Well, let's see. My journey has been my whole life. I was a chunky child. I was chunky during high school, during college, pretty much my whole life. When I was 23, 24, I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2, but I was insulin dependent. And then when I became my early 30s, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. My diabetes progressively got worse. I went anywhere from the scales from about 205 to my highest weight, which was probably close to 250. The hardest part was taking medication every single day, having to shoot myself with insulin every day, having to take blood pressure medicine every day. The big turning point in my life that pushed me to have the surgery was not only the weight, but my health, because I had such a small child, and I want to see her grow up, and I want to see her go to college and get married, and I want to be around for all those things. So while I was going through the process with Dr. Sprunger, looking at my options, taking the classes I needed to take, I had a horrible anxiety attack and was in the hospital and had breast cancer. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in June of 2010. I beat it and was told I was cancer-free the day before Thanksgiving 2011, and had gastric bypass surgery April of 2012. My goal was to lose 67 pounds to get rid of the diabetes and the high blood pressure. I took my last insulin shot the day of surgery, and I took my last high blood pressure pill the day of surgery. My goal that I was supposed to lose was 67 pounds, but as of today, I've lost 108 pounds. So I surpassed my goal. I feel 100% better. But my biggest reason to do this was not only for my health, but for my well-being of my daughter, to see her grow up. She's only 6 now. I want to be there for a long time for her. I want to be there and watch her grow as a person and see what kind of little person I made into a grown-up person. She's seen her mommy fight breast cancer and then fight the obesity and be thin now. So I hope I've raised a fighter. I hope I've raised a leader, somebody that's going to go out there and give back to others like I hope I can. Life is very different for me now. I don't recognize some of the things that other people around me recognize. I don't recognize trying to be picked up in the grocery store by people that I don't even know, that just make small conversation with me and try to pass me their business card over tomatoes or oranges. I'm like, really? And I don't notice it, and I don't pay attention. And when I go out with friends and I walk into a restaurant, I don't pay attention to that they say. People literally stop and take a second take at me or a second look at me, when that's never happened to me before. So I'm totally oblivious to the whole thing. I'm there. I can do anything. I'm ready and willing. It's changed my life. I don't have to carry around a cooler that has my insulin in it. I don't have to walk around with an insulin pump hooked to my side. I don't have to poke my finger 6 or 8 times a day or shoot myself with insulin every day. I don't have to worry about the high blood pressure and worry about getting horrible headaches and being, obese and going, am I going to fit in that chair? Or, if I'm going to somebody's house to eat, is everybody going to watch me eat? I look in the mirror and I see this person, but I don't recognize them every morning. I kind of go, really? And I have to stop and kind of chuckle and laugh at myself. But I still haven't got rid of my my heavy, what do I call them? My heavy fluffy clothes that are comfortable, because I still like to wear them around the house to remind myself what exactly I've done. It makes me feel happy that I went ahead and did what I needed to do to make my life better. You need to look at it. You need to think about yourself, and you need to be a little bit selfish and look at yourself and look at what you need to do that's best for you, especially if you have a family or small children. Look at that too. If you want to be around to see them to grow up, you need to take care of yourself first, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be there to see it. Dr. Sprunger, oh, where do I start? He has so many wonderful qualities about him, and he is such a caring, genuine doctor. Through my surgery and the things that I've gone through, he's gotten to know my family, and he's gotten to know my mother, who is my biggest fan and my biggest supporter, and my daughter, who's my little munchkin and follows me around and is like a mini me. And he's just a very compassionate doctor, and he not only cares about his patients, but he loves what he does. So it makes it even more special, because he likes to see you succeed, and he likes to see you meet your goals and get to where you need to be. He always is out for your best interest, and he's always been very easy to talk to and very easy to discuss things with in an open manner and give you the answer right out and not play around the answer or go around it and skirt the issue. He's very honest, and I appreciate that in a doctor. He's changed my life forever. This is a changing event, and he will always be somebody that I will always remember and always, want to be there to help him out in any way I can as well.